Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create this extremely sweet text in 3D style just in time for Valentine's Day. So let's begin. We are first going to start off by creating a new composition. Next, you're going to go towards the new layer, solid, and we're going to apply the effect of 4-color gradient on this layer. Let's just rename it our background. So now I'm going to change the color to a pink one, and you can choose whatever color you like. So I'm going to make the opposite anchor point the same color as this one. Now for this anchor point, I'm going to choose a slightly less pink color. Just copy the hex code and place this on the opposite side. So this is the gradient background that we have created. Next, what we're going to do is type in our text. After you've typed in your text in the window option, click the align and make sure it's centered both horizontally and vertically. So after doing this, we're going to turn the text layer into a pre-composition. The reason we're converting this into a pre-composition is because if you open this and whatever text you write here, all the effects will be automatically applied to this text. So we're going to go back towards our main composition, and here on the pre-composition, we're going to apply a few effects, starting off with CC Radial Fast Blur. Now the first thing we're going to do is move the center to the top far left. So right about here, change the amount to 35. So the next thing we're going to do is apply the levels effect on it. And here you're going to change the channel to alpha and the input whiteness to a 15. After doing this, you're going to apply the effect of curves and again change the channel to an alpha. Make 2 points right about here and change the curve so it looks somewhat like this. Now we're going to apply the effect of transform. To get a slight angle on the text, you're going to turn the skew value to a -15. Next, on this exact same layer, you're going to apply the effect of hue and saturation. And here we're going to change the master lightness to a -19. So it is slightly darker now. Now we're going to rename it as the text main layer, because now what I'm going to do is duplicate this. So the new layer that we have created, I'm going to rename it as the top, and here you're going to delete hue and saturation, curves, levels, as well as the CC Radial Fast Blur. So the only option we're keeping is the transform option. So now we're going to convert it into a more realistic look by applying the CC glass effect. Make sure to apply this effect on top. And here you're going to change the surface to the top, which is your exact same layer that you're applying the effect to, and change the height as well as the displacement to a value of 10. In the shading option, the first thing you're going to do is change the metal value to a 31. And now we're going to toggle with the light settings. In the light intensity option, change it to a 300 so it looks more brighter like this. The light height to a 71. And now I'm going to turn on the stopwatch for the light direction. So at the 0-second mark, our light direction will be around -116. And at the 4-second mark, we're going to change the light direction to a +116. So now if you play this, you can see the light effect turning slowly, like this. On this exact same layer, you're going to apply the effect of CC Light Sweep. And here what I'm going to do is, at the 2-second mark, you're going to turn on the center keyframe and make sure it's placed on the left side of your text. And at the 4-second mark, you're going to select your anchor point and change it to the right side of your text. We're going to change a few values by increasing the width to 100 and the sweep intensity to a 50. You can also reduce the edge thickness to a 2 if you want, and this is the effect that you will be getting. Now the next thing I'm going to do is select your main text there and duplicate it and place it below the main text and rename it as shadow. Now here you're going to remove the hue, saturation, curves as well as the levels option, but we're keeping the CC radial fast blur and the transform option. We're going to apply a fill effect on this shadow layer and make sure this fill effect is placed above every effect that you have applied. Now we're just going to select this shadow color right here, but make it slightly darker. So as you can see, this is the shadow color that I've selected. Now after doing that, you're going to change the CC radial fast blur amount to around 80. Now as you can see, you have created a shadow effect. In order to give it a little more movement, at the 0-second mark, what you're going to do is select the center stopwatch and the anchor point. So I'm keeping it right here, and at the 2-second mark, I'm going to slightly move this anchor point, just like this. Now when you play this, you can see that your shadow, basically it moves with the light that you have applied at the top. So it gives it a little more movement. So after doing that, you're going to apply the glow effect on the shadow layer to make the shadow appear slightly darker, and we're not going to change any values here. Just change the mode to a multiply. As you can see, this is the end result that you have achieved. This is a full 3D text that we have created using Adobe After Effects. I will leave the project file in the description box, and using that file, whatever text you want to convert into this effect, you will just have to go towards the text main layer and replace your text, and the exact same effects will be applied on it. If you're interested in more Adobe After Effects tutorials, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.